This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for.
On Motoring Forum, we shall take a look at how many cars are on the streets of Metro Manila. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on the zipper rule. This week's Spy Chapera shall be about wearing a proper uniform of PUV drivers. Showcase this week shall have a pickup from Mitsubishi, the Triton Athlete 4-wheel drive AT. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the Canadian Rally of Capas.
All these, plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are on this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
Every day the same? Time to break through. Experience a new connection with elevated hybrid technology and safety capabilities for a next-level experience. Sporty yet elegant, it's the most advanced CR-V. Breakthrough every day. The all-new Honda CR-V.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. Motorists can heave a sigh of relief after the rehab work on the Magallanes flyover won't begin this June. Or can they? Authorities have decided to postpone until September the start of rehab works on the Magallanes flyover in Makati, originally scheduled for June. Motorists will be relieved to know that they won't have to deal with traffic congestion around the Magallanes area while also suffering daily gridlock caused by the rehabilitation of the Kamuning flyover along EDSA, which is expected to be completed in October of this year. However, Romando Ortiz of the MMDA told a press briefing that motorists should expect some congestion on the Guadalupe section of EDSA, where excavation work will be undertaken in preparation for the rehabilitation of the Guadalupe Bridge. The Department of Public Works and Highways will construct a temporary bridge for light vehicles to serve as a detour for when the Guadalupe Bridge will be closed to traffic for retrofitting starting in September. The rehabilitation of the Guadalupe Bridge is expected to last from September this year to July in 2027. Retrofitting work on the Magallanes flyover is expected to be completed in July of 2025. Artes also told the press briefing that September will also see the start of the rehabilitation of the Lambingan Bridge in Manila. All four bridges and flyovers, Kamuning, Magallanes, Guadalupe, and Lambingan, are among dozens identified by a Japan International Cooperation Agency study that are critically in danger of collapsing in the event of a big earthquake along the West Valley Fault. Will motorists feel relief at knowing bridges are being repaired, or anxious knowing that the reason they are being repaired ASAP is because they are in danger of collapsing during a major earthquake? More likely, they will complain that the repair work is worsening traffic congestion. The Land Transportation Office has been working with the local government and network of barangays in Quezon City to distribute the license plates of the passenger tricycles operating in the city. After seeing how cooperating with Mayor Joy Belmonte and the barangays of Quezon City have facilitated the distribution and filling up of the backlog in the issuance of license plates to tricycle operators, LTO Chief Vigor Mendoza II is looking to do the same in other cities where backlogs still exist.
Yung motosiklo kasi, laki ng backlog dati, no? Nung pumasok ang administrasyon, Marcos administration, halos 12 million ang backlog. Nagpapatong-patong from 2014 onwards. So ngayon, catch-up mode tayo.
Mendoza said that this is in line with the directive from President Bongbong Marcos to fill up the backlog in the issuance of license plates to motor vehicles, especially motorcycles and tricycles, most of which are used as a source of livelihood for many Filipinos. The LTO is on the right track to fill up the backlog in motorcycle license plates by June 2025, said Mendoza. When the Marcos administration assumed office in July of 2022, the LTO had a backlog of 9.1 million in license plates for motorcycles and 3.4 million for four-wheeled vehicles. Meanwhile, the MRT-7 was supposed to extend all the way to San Jose del Monte in Bulacan. But when it finally begins operating in 2025, if transport authorities are to be believed, 2 stations into Bulacan still won't be in service. The Department of Transportation is now looking at possibly realigning the 2 stations of the MRT-7 in Bulacan after encountering right-of-way issues from business interests and communities in San Jose del Monte, the supposed endpoint of the line in the province. In news reports, San Juan del Monte City Mayor Arthur Robes said consultations were held with stakeholders on how the construction of the MRT-7 railway and station will affect them. In a statement, Robes said the city government consolidated various sentiments from its constituents and presented this to the DOTR and the MRT-7 proponents. During the meeting, city officials presented various realignment options that would guarantee that the general welfare and interests of San Jose del Monte people are addressed and protected. Robes added that the city was willing to accept possible delays in the completion of the stations and railway line in San Juan del Monte. According to the DOTR, the realignment will result in the MRT-7 starting operations with only 12 of the planned 14 stations in service at the end of 2025. The Bulacan leg of the MRT-7 will not be completed by 2025. The DOTR is now targeting full operations of all 14 stations by 2027 or 2028. The MRT-7 starting operations by 2025 should be a boon to commuters, even if 2 of the planned stations in Bulacan remain uncompleted. And finally, it's going to be more expensive to take the NLEX beginning this month of June. NLEX Corporation has announced that it will begin to charge higher toll fees of the North Luzon Expressway beginning June 4, 2024. It is said that the Toll Regulatory Board has approved the second tranche of the NLEX Corporation consolidated petitions from 2018 to 2020 for periodic toll adjustments. Under the new toll fee matrix, motorists traveling anywhere within the open system will pay an additional 5 pesos for Class 1 vehicles or regular cars and SUVs, 14 pesos for Class 2 vehicles, buses and small trucks, and 17 pesos for Class 3 vehicles, big trucks. The open system is from Balintawak and Caloocan City to Marilao, Bulacan, where the closed system covers the portion between Bocaue, Bulacan and Santa Ines, Mabalacat City, Pampanga, including Subic Tipo. Those traveling the NLEX end-to-end between Metro Manila and Mabalacat City will pay an additional 27 pesos for Class 1, 68 pesos for Class 2, and 81 pesos for Class 3 vehicles. The NLEX said the additional rates were part of the approved periodic adjustment of NLEX due in 2019 and 2021. The increase was deferred and divided into 2 tranches to help curb the inflationary strains and ease the impact on the users of the expressway, it added. There is going to be some rumblings from motorists about the NLEX becoming more expensive. But then, as always happens, motorists will grin and bear the steeper toll fees. And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Metro Manila traffic is bad. And what is worse? Traffic discipline, or the lack of it, exacerbating the congestion. Worst of all, so-called traffic enforcers entrapping motorists rather than managing traffic flow. How to solve such problems is discussed in this edition of Motoring Forum. Metro Manila has been recorded as having the slowest average motor vehicle travel time among major urban centers in the world. According to a study conducted by TomTom, a Dutch navigation and digital mapping group, it takes an average of 25 minutes and 30 seconds to drive a vehicle 10 kilometers in the metro area around Manila. That's the average, but almost daily, social media posts of motorists complaining of taking more than an hour to go even just 2 kilometers. And more often than not, comments reacting to the posts rue the fact that there are just too many vehicles on metro streets. But is it truly a fact? Let's take a look at the numbers in the Metropolitan Manila Annual Average Daily Traffic 2023 report issued by the MMDA. Every year, the MMDA reports on the average number of vehicles, cars, PUJs, UVs, taxis, PUBs, trucks, trailers, motorcycles, and tricycles recorded on the circumferential and radial roads in Metro Manila. According to the AADT report for 2023, an average of 3,634,233 vehicles filled the circumferential and radial roads in Metro Manila. Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon had the most number of daily traffic with 407,988, followed closely by EDSA with 400,342. Quezon Avenue is third with 312,486. In 2023, motorcycles topped the list of vehicles recorded daily on major thoroughfares at 1,674,646. Cars came a close second at 1,566,322. It is interesting to note that on average, only 95,659 PUVs are daily on circumferential and radial roads, 106,233 taxis, 21,107 PUBs, 28,345 and 33,397 tricycles, or a total of 284,741 of what can be considered public transport vehicles. This can buttress the argument of transport groups that the main culprits of traffic congestion in Metro Manila are private cars. The rather disproportionate ratio of private cars to public transport vehicles can also be used to decry the woeful lack of public transport in Metro Manila. Perhaps that motorcycles make up the largest number of vehicles daily on the streets can also be attributed to the lack of public transport. People are resorting to motorcycles, much more affordable than cars, for private transport. Now let's compare the 2023 numbers to those of 10 years ago. According to the MMDA AADT summary report for 2013, on average, 2,535,078 were recorded daily on circumferential and radial roads of Metro Manila in 2013. Of the total, 1,739,180 were cars, 193,221 were PUJs, 36,551 were PUVs, 89,740 were trucks, 19,905 were trailers, 433,340 were motorcycles, and 23,141 were tricycles. Quick notable is the near threefold increase in the number of motorcycles daily on the road from 2013 to 2023, while the numbers of cars decreased by nearly 10%. It must be said that though the decrease can be explained by the MMDA placing taxis, presumably most of them cars, into its own separate category by 2023. Also notable is the decrease in the number of PUJs on the road, more than half from 2013 to 2023. The number of PUBs also decreased by around 22%, although UVs, not yet a category in 2013, can be included as public transport in 2023. All this comparison of numbers still indicates that people in Metro Manila aspire to own cars for private transport, that motorcycles, being quite affordable, have become the popular option for private transport. All indications point to people continuing to buy more cars and motorcycles, adding to the number of vehicles congesting Metro Manila streets daily. The congestion experienced every day makes it difficult to deny that the circumferential and radial roads of Metro Manila have reached or even surpassed design capacity. Even the many elevated tollways built to make it faster to travel within the metro are also experiencing congestion. In just a decade, more than 1 million vehicles have been added to the average number of vehicles crowding the main thoroughfares of Metro Manila. And it's just too many. Until an efficient, convenient, and affordable mass transportation system, as well as infrastructure encouraging active mobility, is in place, traffic congestion will remain a problem. But this can be eased with disciplined motorists and proper enforcement of regulations, with priority given to better management of traffic flow rather than apprehending violators. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kayang-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smart segment. Smart also means safe. And here is a road safety reminder from Toyota Motor Philippines. As seen on the animation, kapag ang traffic ay nag-merge sa single lane, vehicles must emerge alternately. Ito ay tinatawag na zipper rule. Matutong magbigay daan sa iba and wait for your turn. Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, let's now focus on proper driver's demeanor, especially for those driving PUVs. Here's Pang Chuper this week.
Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan. Ako si Ka Jojo Martin, isang kapwa niyo tsuper. Maging maayos sa pananamit tuwing papasada.
Kung gusto natin makarami ng pasahero, gawin nating presentable ang ating mga sarili sa tuwing tayo ay magmamaneho. Ugaliing isuot ang uniform ng samahan ng iyong kinabibilangan kapag papasada sa daan. Iwasang magsuot ng mga pambahay na damit katulad ng sando at tsinelas kung ayaw mo ang pasahero ang magalit at umiwas.
Tandaan, kapag maayos ang kasuotan, pasahero ay iyong kaibigan. Ito po si Ka Jojo Martin, payong tsuper lang, kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa niyo tsuper.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, Richard Gallardo was back on pace in the third leg of the 2024 Race Motorsports Club National Slalom Series held at the Parang Playground in Marikina. Reprising his performance in the second leg, Gallardo again set the overall best and production front wheel best time of day. Reigning Slalom King Paui Base of PMMS Rennsport Racing again ended up second in both overall and front wheel categories. Third quickest around the slalom course at the Parang Playground was Joseph Ortega of Ponga Racing, setting a time that topped the rear wheel production category. Rounding out the top 5 overall were Rod Shang of Sato Racing Team in 4th and Kiel Rafanan in 5th. Kiel Rafanan was quickest among novices. Paolo Macaraig was 2nd. Christine Torres was 3rd. The slalom continues on May 5 at Robinson Star Mills, Pampanga.
More on the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend.
It is always the adventure and the journey, not the win in the rally.
This part of 2024 Kagitingan Rally was really exciting.
The stages were quite challenging. We had 15 cars, and I can see the rate of attrition seems to be rather high. So each of them have been pushing hard.
All you heard was rumbling coming up from the basement. Ain't nothing erasing the legacy I'm creating. I just elevated the name, then I engraved it. Yeah, this a lift off energy. Got a date with Destiny, and she feeling my chemistry. Manifestation, dreams to delivery. Mind over matter, faith over disbelief.
We're here right now at New Clark City, and I think this is the perfect venue for your rally series because we have a lot of area to cover. We can make a lot of special stages just inside the perimeter of the New Clark City. This is huge, and the road networks are really perfect for rally.
I know this the moment you've been waiting on. In the wake and in the main.
Rally is still, for me, the best to experience it is through navigating, being a co-driver. The navigator will be doon to orchestrate the whole thing.
Sobrang init mula umaga hanggang papahapon. Pero enjoy pa rin kami. Kumakain kami na alikabok. Pero masaya pa rin.
So yeah, I like the pressure today, and looking forward to the next rallies.
It is a clear manifestation that rallying in the Philippines has now returned. I can see a lot of smiling faces. If they're happy, I'm happy.
So I am calling on everybody who wants to try out rallying, get in touch with the organizers who can easily get in touch with me or the other competitors. Everybody will be more than happy to help.
I can sense the competition side is happy and pleased with the organization that we came up with. I'm looking forward to round 2.
And last, this week's World of Motorsports. We'll be back after this short break.
Ready?
Our Car of the Week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
The arrival of the all-new Mitsubishi Triton excited many pickup enthusiasts. The Triton looked even more impressive in the metal than in the photos and videos Mitsubishi used to generate interest among would-be pickup buyers ahead of its arrival on local shores. This was especially true for its top-of-line variant, the Triton 4-wheel drive Athlete. While sharing the same look of the other Triton variants that were highlighted by the massive grille flanked by thick C-shaped frames for the headlights and fog light, the Triton Athlete took up a little more space at 5,360mm long, 1,930mm wide, and 1,815mm tall while clearing the ground by 222mm. The Athlete variant also shares the same basic look of all Tritons, all square and rectangles that exude solid strength and durability while hewing close to the dynamic shield design characterizing all Mitsubishis. The Triton Athlete looks formidable, with a massive grille flanked by thick C-shaped frames that house the headlights and fog lights while propping up the DRLs. But the Athlete is distinguished by its color-keyed front bumper with metallic black garnish with gray accents and metallic black rear bumper, as well as bi-metallic black styling bar and roof rails, as well as 18 by 7.5J black alloy wheels wrapped by 265/60 R18 tires. The Triton Athlete features multi-projector LED headlights with manual leveling and auto on-off function, front and rear LED fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED signal lights on heated door mirrors that power fold and adjust, LED rear combination light and high mounts top flap integrated into tailgate, rain-sensing wipers, sport bar, roof-mounted short pole antenna, and 4 cargo bed inner hooks. Mitsubishi furnished the Triton Athlete with special features, many of which set it apart from the other variants. It comes with keyless operation system for locking and unlocking the doors as well as starting the engine. Most visible of the features that distinguish it from the siblings is the orange synthetic leather with black quilted suede knit inserts for the seats. The Athlete also pampers the driver with 10-way power-adjustable seat with convenience hook and seat back pocket. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for audio system as well as cruise control. Also covered with leather is the parking brake lever with chrome release button. The front passenger seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height but manually. Other notable features of the Triton Athlete cabin are 7-inch color LCD displaying the instrument cluster and the 9-inch touchscreen display of the multimedia system that features AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as GPS navigation and a 6-speaker system. Making the Triton Athlete even more attractive, especially to those who value smart connectivity, are 4 charging USB ports, types A and C, 2 in front and 2 in the rear. Other features include a dual-zone automatic air conditioning system, pull-out dual cup holders on the dashboard in addition to the 2 on the floor console. The Triton Athlete is also distinguished by what's underneath the hood, a 2.4-liter diesel engine with direct injection and 2-stage turbocharger that generates 204 PS at 3,500 revolutions per liter and 470 Nm of torque that kicks in from 1,500 to 2,750 RPM. The Triton Athlete powertrain also features a 6-speed automatic transmission, Super Select 4-wheel drive 2 4-wheel drive system, and 7 drive modes as well as a rear differential lock. The Triton suspension system uses independent push modes with coil springs and leaf springs in the rear. The brake system uses ventilated discs in front and leading and trailing drums in the rear and comes with anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, and brake assist. All these give the Triton Athlete the ability to ride comfortably on paved roads and rough off-road trails in dry, wet, muddy, and sandy conditions. Also making the Triton Athlete even more safe and convenient to drive is a host of advanced driver assist and safety features that include active stability and traction control, hill start assist, hill descent control, active yaw control, trailer stability assist, forward collision mitigation system with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning system with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, auto high beam and lane departure warning, and emergency assist for pedal misapplication. Parking and maneuvering in tight spaces is made easier with 360-degree camera and front and rear parking sensors. Standard safety features in the Triton Athlete include driver and passenger side airbag, driver's knee airbag, 5 3-point ELR seatbelts, ISOFIX and tether anchors, emergency stop signal.
if you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
There's a new man at the helm of Nissan Philippines Incorporated. Yasuhisa Masuda has been appointed president of Nissan Philippines, replacing Juan Manuel Hoyos, who takes on a new role of president of the Mexico-based Nissan Importers Business Unit, or NIBU, in the Americas. Masuda has big shoes to fill at Nissan Philippines. During Hoyo's 3-year tenure, Nissan saw launches of multiple products which resulted in 31% growth in sales at the end of 2023. At the turnover ceremony, Masuda outlined his priorities as president of Nissan Philippines.
Definitely, my priority is a brand. The brand is increasing everything, not only the product, but also the dealership and also the such a communication as well. I want to, have the more robust kind of brand image in the Philippines. And then definitely we want to giving some excitement to the customer. Having those kind of experience through our technology, that we want to create a very strong brand in the Philippines.
While in the Philippines, Masuda is looking forward to enjoy visiting various islands and tourist attractions in the country.
We have more than 7,000 islands, right? And I'm very looking forward to visiting some nice beach and the mountainside. Everything is very, I'm looking forward to.
MG Philippines has strengthened its local lineup of vehicles with the introduction of 2 new models, the MG3 hatchback and the G50 Plus MPV.
I'm very happy to be here at the Blackbird restaurant because we will be introducing MG's 2 new exciting vehicles, which are the MG3 and the MG G50 Plus. As you can see behind me, the MG3 will be available in 2 variants. The first variant will be the ICE engine, and it will also be available in the hybrid option. So the MG3 is very ideal for those who are looking for their first car, especially looking for stylish and exciting ride. So the MG3 is definitely for you. For the MG G50 Plus, this is actually very nice because this is our entry also in the MPV segment, which is a very challenging market, and we hope that the MG G50 Plus will be able to penetrate through. This will be ideal for family movers, for those MG customers who are looking for vehicles to move their family to different adventures. The MG G50 Plus is for you.
MG has priced its new models very competitively. The base model MG3 Standard MT is listed at 678,888 pesos. The MG3 Comfort CVT at 828,888 pesos. And the MG3 Luxury CVT at 898,000 pesos. The hybrid MG3 HEV is listed at 1.098 million pesos. The MG50 Plus comes in 3 trim levels. The G50 Plus Standard is listed at 1,048,888 pesos. The G50 Plus Comfort is at 1,188,000 pesos, while the G50 Plus Lux is at 1,288,888 pesos. The G50 Plus Standard and Comfort are 8-seaters, while the G50 Plus Lux sits 7, 2 in captain's chairs in the second row. VinFast, a manufacturer and distributor of electric vehicles based in Vietnam, has officially entered the Philippine market. During the official launch of the brand, VinFast Auto Philippines showcased 4 EV crossovers that it plans to make available in the country soon. The VF E34, the VF5, and the VF7, and the flagship VF9. VinFast is determined to deliver smart and convenient mobility solutions to Filipino consumers, while taking advantage of government policies encouraging the use of electric vehicles.
Towards Philippine market is a very promising market, thanks to a lot of government's supportive policy, right, for zero duty, zero excise tax, and also the zero VAT tax for the preparation of the EV accessory and elements, directing, and also for the development of infrastructure supporting for the electric mobility here in the Philippines.
During the launch, VinFast revealed it has signed dealership contracts with several groups, including EV Solutions, K1 Prestige Bay Motors Incorporated, and Auto Flair Corporation, all headquartered in Manila, and MNV Auto Group, headquartered in Iloilo City. The first VinFast showrooms are expected to open in Manila this month of June, while the first VinFast cars are expected to be delivered by the third quarter of the year. Another Chinese brand joins a local market already saturated with automakers from the mainland. Ceres Auto, through local distributor QSJ Motors Philippines, has launched the brand with a lineup of 3 NEVs, the Ceres 5, the Ceres 5 Saker Falcon Edition, and the Ceres 7. Ceres is positioning its EVs as premium electrified vehicles, rolling out crossovers and SUVs with design and build quality that look and feel luxurious. The Ceres vehicles unveiled during the launch featured cabins with premium materials, including top-grade leather for seats and trim, as well as the latest in comfort and convenience amenities and smart connectivity tech.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now in its 38th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with the lifelong commitment to promote road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
I'm Tin Gamboa. Happy motoring!